The 2000-2001 Colorado Avalanche were loaded, and with the late addition of legendary Ray Bourque to the team the year prior, the Avalanche were primed for a run at the Cup. Colorado had already cruised through the regular season on their way to the President's Trophy, amassing 118 points along the way. In the first round of the postseason, the Avs swept away the Canucks in four. Then, a hotly contested series with the LA Kings went to 7 games before the Avs slammed the door with a decisive 5-1 win to advance. But the second round proved costly as the Avs lost star center Peter Forsberg for the rest of the playoffs after he suffered a ruptured spleen.
Had his spleen removed in a 2-hour surgery this morning. Forsberg began complaining of pain at about 1 a.m.
In the Western Conference Final, the Avalanche dominated the St. Louis Blues 4-1 to reach their second Stanley Cup final. Having never won in Boston, Colorado's postseason became centered around Ray Bourque and his quest for Lord Stanley's Cup. And now Ray was going to get his chance. In the Stanley Cup final, the Avalanche faced the New Jersey Devils and all-star goaltender Martin Brodeur. After 4 games, the series was tied at 2 and back in Colorado. But the Avs were dominated, losing 4-1 and their grip on the series. Now down 3-2, the potential closeout game came in the Meadowlands. 2 days before Game 6, head coach Bob Hartley was standing in the locker room and the boys' heads were hung. Hartley asked, "Does anyone have anything to say?" After he walked around the locker room several times, Ray Bourque stood up. Hartley said tears were rolling down his cheeks. Bourque said, "It's in your hands. I know there's been a lot of talk about my future. Well, after this, I'm done. I have 1 or 2 games left. You will decide how many more games I have left to play." The Avalanche had named their quest Mission 16W for the 16 wins it takes to win the Cup. And the exit off the New Jersey Turnpike to the Devils Arena was called 16W. Colorado went on to blitz the Devils in Game 6 4-0, capped by a tremendous effort by Patrick Waugh, who stopped all 23 shots he faced. The series would come back to Colorado for a deciding Game 7. Sakic and Alex Tanguay were magnificent. Tanguay scored the first 2 goals for the Avs.
He's done it again! Alex Tanguay!
With Joe Sakic adding a third. It was all Waugh would need, allowing just a single goal. As the clock ticked down, the dream for Ray Bourque became reality as the Colorado Avalanche claimed their second Stanley Cup. While it's customary for the captain to grab hockey's holy grail and hoist it high overhead, for the first time in NHL history, the Avs captain broke tradition and handed it directly to Bourque for an iconic moment in sports. For the first time in his illustrious career, Ray Bourque was a Stanley Cup champion.